So we back live. Never ever.
Back live, man.
Hey,
You already know what's going down, man.
Hey, we got two
bro,
special guests
started
today.
out.
We got
started
two.
out, man.
Hey, ho. We just want to make sure we was a little late. So we ain't bring you one guest. We made sure we made up for it. We got two special guests. You feel what I'm saying? So go ahead and introduce our guests, Stat.
All right. In the fourth corner, we got, you know what I mean, Mills Table Talk, Mills Tour, Lost Ones, co-founder, not even co-founder, founder, excuse me. Correct. Yeah, Lost Ones, June 18th. Be prepared. One of the biggest events that's going to you already know we're covering it. It's going to be live, man. Right? Shout out, and that's my man Mill. Then on the next one, man, we got my man Wop. Now, this personally is a blessing to me just to see him in his good graces, you know, through everything that he's been through over the past few months, man, like over the past year or so. It's just beautiful to see he in good graces, good strength right now, man. Everybody funny.
What's going on, man? What's going on,
man? Everybody pull up, man.
Yeah, for sure. No, man. So this we about to talk about these NBA playoffs right now. Shit been crazy, right? Mm-hmm. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm seeing my favorite player getting crucified in the media right now, and I can't even help him right now. He been playing KD he been playing against the Celtics. I don't know what's going on. I mean, he getting his ass whooped on the court, of course. They roll out Jordan ruling, but it's kind of like, what y'all think about this series right now?
I think it's like lopsided to me personally. Like, I think people looking at it from the two superstar standpoint of it, but as a team, like it's a lopsided matchup. Like the Celtics are like better than the Nets from like 1 to 10. Like their rotation, the people they got coming in versus who the Nets got coming off the bench, like they just like picking like Peyton Pritchard coming in, giving them buckets. Like Grant Williams was like had like 16 points, gained 2, ain't missed a shot. Now they got Robert Williams back. Like I just think the Nets are outmatched.
I think so too, Stacks. I ain't going to be watching that whole and like you said, everybody looking at it from a two superstar standpoint, and they think KD and Kyrie gotta take control of everything, boom, boom. But it's Tatum lead. It's Tatum lead. It's Tatum lead.
Like
you know.
And I think the biggest like thing that I like noticed is that Tatum real guarding KD. Like, you know, he ain't shying away from the matchup. Like he ain't trying, like he real getting up on him. Like, and the fact is he getting steals, like he real raping him. So it's like when like KD has Pat.
But I ain't gonna hold you. Let's not say it's just always straight up though, because he for sure getting help. Every time KD gets to a certain point of that the court, he's for sure getting that help is coming, and that's what's
for sure. And I like that though. They sticking to their game plan like Corey. They was prepared for this. You can tell they was prepared for this. But they already knew what the tight time was. Everybody thought the Nets was the most dangerous 7-8 seed, whatever. Boom, boom. They they're gonna do some Cinderella shit. Boston. They've been together for a long time.
I said that.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, so what y'all like? Y'all gonna blame the players or would y'all blame the coach? Because honestly, I mean it's a combination of both to me. But like I think the main contributor to me is Steve Nash. Because like, granted, you got superstars on the court. You see the other teams prepared for this shit. Game plan to get your best players open to this. It's like they just going on there and free balling. It's like real life schoolyard basketball out that bitch. You feel me? This is not even like organized at all.
I think I love Steve Nash, one of my favorite point guards watching that motherfucker. But I think he be getting bitched, man. Like he's one of them coaches where he
sure do that.
You know what I'm saying? He's one of them coaches, you know, he tell you.
You don't even be coaching.
Kick out. You look at that motherfucker, man. Fuck that.
Yeah. You're not listening to him. He don't put fear in your heart. Like
he for sure get bitched because when Kyrie clearly fouled the nigga, right? And the nigga Kyrie looked at the nigga, you better review this shit. Steve Nash ain't even hesitate. Review it. I'm like, bro, it's a clear foul. You land this nigga bitch you, fool. Come on, bro.
I gotta blame the players though, like more than the coach. Cause like you you've been to the championship. Like, what haven't you seen before, KD and Kyrie? You know what I mean? Like, what haven't you seen in the NBA as far as defenses? Like, I don't believe this the first time ever KD's seen somebody overload on him. Like, you know what I mean? Like, on his penetration. The nigga, like, just last year, Milwaukee did it. Like, he was getting 50 then. You know what I mean? Like, Milwaukee did the same thing. Remember, Harden was on one leg. He ain't had nobody then. Like, he ain't had no. So Milwaukee was overloading, damn near doubling everything he doing. But the nigga was, like, playing confident, though. Mm-hmm. He think he better than Giannis. He don't think he better than Jason Tatum right now. He does not.
But that was they got size. The size mattered though, because with the Bucks though, you can kind of match up like with the size of the team, because you had Harden, you had Blake in the starting lineup. You'll have Claxton come in rotation. So the rotation was a little bit better last year as far as like size matchups. This year you got little ass niggas guarding like 6-7 like Bruce Brown is checking Jason Tatum, shooting over, and Jason Tatum shooting over him, right? And Bruce Brown going to Jaylen Brown, a little bit of a better matchup, but he's still like bigger than that. And then you got Steph Curry, Kyrie, Bruce Brown, and then your two tallest people is KD and fucking Andre Drummond. Andre Drummond playing like a bitch. So it's just it's just a bad matchup though. So you can't. I don't see how you could blame the players if you ain't really put in a position to win in the beginning.
But you KD and Kyrie, like they just said most skilled ever. You know what I mean? Like they are skilled, and it's like I ain't gonna hold you. I knew Marcus Smart was like obviously we all know Marcus Smart. He won Defensive Player of the Year. Like we know he lamped, but like he took Kyrie out. He taking Kyrie out. Tatum taking KD out. Bruce Brown averaging the most in this series on the Nets.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? Like Bruce Brown.
They would never win.
Rogie, like, I had to Rogie to that. Like I gotta shout out Bruce Brown, because Bruce Brown is actually the only one player somewhat decent, man.
Salute to Bruce Brown, man. You gonna get paid, cuz
he's gonna get paid.
He has to.
He's gonna get paid.
Now,
I gotta ask y'all this now. Which series is y'all favorite though? Like I ain't gonna lie, it's been competitive all across the board. Like y'all each, let me hear it. Like which one is y'all favorite series so far?
The Sixers jump for me.
For real?
Yeah.
That's the first time I've heard that
series.
Yeah, what you like about that one?
My man getting off and B.
I was about to say he love it, B. I knew he was gonna say it.
B get his shit off. I can't even lie. He get his shit off. But Harden.
But you not confident with Philly after this.
Hell yeah.
You not confident with Philly after this though. You not confident.
Who they play next?
Miami, if they win this one.
4-1.
They cool with that. Yeah.
You confident with the way Harden playing?
What 4-1? I got.
He gonna hear me. It's gonna be a whole new. It's gonna be a new day. Nah. It's gonna be a new day.
I like the optimism.
That's a lot of optimism, because if he ain't fighting against the Raptors, when he play the Heat, it's done deal. It's done deal. And then I ain't gonna hold you, Jimmy Butler.
Who's gonna guard him in the Heat though? Tyler Hero? Who gonna guard him?
Butler.
Jimmy Butler?
You gonna put Butler?
Yeah. Crack heads.
I ain't gonna hold you. You act like they're gonna leave Embiid alone. Like you don't leave
Embiid alone, but Bam, it's gonna be Bam and Embiid. Bam not as big as Embiid.
But Bam ain't no poop putt neither though. He ain't gonna just go like that.
He's not.
No, he's not. He not.
But that's Embiid though.
Embiid gonna get his though, but like that's not gonna win. That's not gonna win that series by Embiid getting his.
Is Bam? What you mean?
Embiid getting 30, Embiid getting 30 and 35 is cool. Like everybody's showing you that. All right, Jokic had 37 the other night, but if I ain't got no help, what is it?
Harden. Yeah, you gonna have to do
got
something.
A lot of faith in that man.
You
got a lot of faith in that man.
I know y'all talking about though is James Harden.
But he haven't showed you that James Harden after the Nets went to the 76ers home and Kyrie clamped his ass, you ain't never see Harden the same. That nigga took his whole spirit. I ain't gonna lie.
He be all right. He man. It's gonna be a new day. You know.
I ain't gonna lie though. If James Harden, if he give you 20-25, good efficient, double all series,
He's
6 and
putting
7,
up a consistent 60 balls
6 and 7.
year. Like he going slumps and he have high moments. Like, but Harden,
you keep thinking he a Houston ass Harden.
Yeah, this is not Houston. This is not Houston, son.
I don't know what you dreaming
Nigga
about.
real shooting like 4-17 every game. Like he's really shooting bad every game. Like
J. Rose said he's shooting tour dates.
Tour dates.
They call that nigga tour dates. Wow. We're gonna use that. I like that. That's hard.
What about you though, Mill? What's your favorite one, man?
You know I love Minnesota, Memphis. I love that.
That's mine too. I was about to say that's mine.
Bunch of hot heads, bunch of dumb shit, but it's great basketball. And if Minnesota loses, the coach is on the hot seat for sure.
He should get fired.
100%. Because
I ain't gonna lie,
go ahead.
My bad. I was gonna say I was just telling D. We can't let Ja Morant off the hook, man. Ja Morant ain't been playing good.
Nah, not at all. Not at all.
All right, but this is the thing though, right? I can respect Ja Morant to the point where he like, all right, I know I'm not shooting well, but I'm gonna contribute on other side, like other things.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna get my niggas open, the niggas who I know who can get the shot. Cool, we good. I'm gonna play defense. I'm gonna go board too. And that's what a lot of niggas be acting like they don't have the ball. He gonna go attack the room and go get the ball, crash the room, get the ball, gone. We on a fast break. I can fuck with that. He ain't scoring efficiently, but he actually contributing. You can't be mad at that.
But he's a liability on defense. Niggas not talking about that. He's getting blown by. And Bev, I literally have a video of Pat Bev getting in the paint against Ja Morant on 11 possessions. Like real live. Like it's to the point where you can't let Pat Bev flex on you. It's Pat Bev. You know what I mean? Like you can't let Pat Bev do that. But it's like, to me, if Minnesota wasn't stupid, the series would be 3-1. You blew 2 25-point leads. They've been playing better. Like, I ain't gonna lie. When Minnesota have been at their best versus like when the Grizzlies, the Grizzlies, like Minnesota just played dumb as shit. Like
that's all.
They really just play dumb. Like that's their only problem. Like them niggas be on some retarded shit. But I think Memphis will pull out the series only because Minnesota's stupid. Like Minnesota was like had any kind of comment. For one, Karl Anthony Towns don't go to the block, and I don't know why. Like the nigga's always at the 3-point line, like always. And it's like, fool, I ain't gonna hold you. He can make it. Like obviously, you know, you can space the floor out, but fool, you got Jaren Jackson literally been in foul trouble always. Why not just put more pressure on him? I ain't gonna hold you.
No, exactly. Like, but Karl Anthony Towns X factor though, Kels. You know what I'm saying? Like,
if he play well,
they will fuck around and win. Like last night, even it was close, they won by 1, but he had 30. Hey, like he got to get those type numbers.
I just want to be on record. I know I got a wild ass jump shot, but Jaren Jackson jump shot way worse than mine. That nigga just shoot like a whole.
It's drunk.
That nigga legs be all miscombobulated and everything, fool. But
that's
I ain't
a drunk ass shot.
But can you blame that Ja Morant not really being attentive on defense that much because they in foul trouble early?
But they be like they're not disciplined. Like neither of them are. Like that's why next round, whoever win this round going to lose to Golden State because Golden State don't make mistakes like that. Like there's not a young team. Like they real making young mistakes. Like yesterday, Dylan Brooks, Jaren Jackson, and I think one other person all had like 2 in the second quarter, like early, and it's like, damn, like what? Y'all are the best players on the team. Y'all getting in foul trouble. Now you put the coach in the compromising position. That's why they lost yesterday, though, because you had to take Ja ain't play like early, like or I think till late in the second quarter because he was in foul trouble.
And he ain't played late and like he ain't played sometime in the third quarter neither because he was in foul trouble too. But I ain't gonna hold you. Desmond Bane put that team on their back.
Desmond Bane.
He's not talked about
like
enough.
The truth. Desmond Bane.
That's what I'm saying
too. That shit.
That's how special that is. It's like and D, you know what I'm saying? You got niggas like Desmond Bain is stepping up in the playoffs. Even Tyus Jones in that motherfucker too.
Tyus Jones looks
Tyus
great.
Jones is fine.
Yeah.
He looks
Like,
great.
And that's the
now
thing,
you
though.
got role.
Go ahead, Smell, my bad.
Now they got role players stepping up. I never thought Desmond Bain would be this good. It was good, but to translate this in the league, nobody, you know what I'm saying? So it's just all about the X factors. All the X factors is coming to play.
And Brandon Clark, gotta give Brandon
Clark,
some
B.
love.
B. Clark too.
Like legit rebounds, like he been consistent defending. Like Jaren Jackson been in foul trouble. Like he been the one getting the time because Jackson and Adam, they ain't even playing Steven Adams.
They not. They're really not. That's crazy. They not
at all. But I ain't gonna.
What about you, D?
I'm just bad. No, I was just gonna say, like, get back to the initial thing about like Ja performance. It's just like I personally want to get mad because you could be like I ain't gonna hold you.
What is this? Like,
it is a lot of this, but I ain't gonna hold you. That's a young nigga, fool. He always did that.
Nah, I don't like
different.
that.
Yeah, you don't like it, but personally, he always talked his shit. So it's a difference if you stop now and then because you shooting bad, it's just like, all right, bro. Like now he just losing his confidence. That's how you get his confidence.
Tweet? You see how he tweeted and said we at Minnesota now? Did he tweet something last night?
he said something. He said a little humble. You know, a little humble John when you lose.
Like that's why I said, just shut up. I ain't gonna hold you. That's the one that, for when he played Golden State. None of them is on Twitter doing none of that. They locked in. Like
that's a whole but you got that's a whole different organization though, Brody. Like with them,
I'm talking about the accountability of the players, fool. Like,
but that's what I'm saying though. With him, he a young nigga, fool. He could do whatever he want. They not having that shit. That type of like behavior not happening there. But that
if
young nigga,
they lose this series, what we gonna say? Nigga was talking too much. Yeah. Is we not?
But shit, but then be saying we getting mad. He contributed on the court. We can get mad if he jacking. Like I ain't gonna hold you like a Donovan Mitchell. That nigga just jack until he motherfucking get hot. You feel me? And at least he not doing that. He understanding. That shit was IQ. All right, I'm not scoring right now. Let me not hinder my teammates to get everybody like some time to shine. You know what I'm saying? My role players at least opportunity to get buckets. And just like Mills saying, it's crazy that we seeing a role player's floors. He understands his teammates. He trusts his teammates. You can't, we can get mad about he not scoring, but it's not like he's not uplifting his team. And in the long run, that's just going to be better if they do get past them. They got the confidence because they're going to need all the confidence against Golden State. If they do get
going to need everybody.
Rogie to that. They is. Like, they're going to need everything against Golden State.
They need everything.
And so,
everything.
While we talking about Golden State, let's talk about Golden State and of course the pool party, dog.
I real remember telling niggas like last year towards the end. I said, "Fool, nigga Jordan Poole is a problem. Like he really is a problem." And I ain't gonna hold you. I was like, man, Clay coming back, the way Jordan Poole playing from the beginning of the year. But for real, I think what this season showed us is the importance of Draymond Green for the State Warriors.
Oh man, tremendously.
Draymond Green is like, cause I ain't gonna hold you, for this nigga to be like 6'6", fool, like he dominates centers on defense. And then
not sweet.
You got a willing passer. You know what I mean? Like that's what one side note to that Nets and Celtics series. Ben Simmons could be that for them. Like he could. He's been. I don't know why. Back injury, whatever the case. That nigga's tripping, but he could be that for them because, man, if Katie and Kyrie could just move without the ball and not worry about bringing the ball up, it just open the door, open so much for them.
But that's literally what I was saying though. They never was put in a position to win because just like you said, they don't have that. So if we don't got down the floor and you got to keep doing that, they ain't no position to win. But Bob, what you think about Golden State right now in that series, Brody?
They playing good basketball. But it's Golden State though. Like they prepared for all that. Like they in the locker room talking about. They probably talking about the next game before the game even start. Like you feel me? They be ready for that. It's Golden State.
It's like, Golden State.
You know how Lord Jeff was with Golden State. As I was just saying, like, yeah, they probably be thinking ahead for.
You feel me? Like that's a great organization, man, from top to bottom. You see how they developed Jordan Poole and everything. It was a tweet going around when the motherfucker got drafted. They talking about he was the worst draft pick of that motherfucker draft. I mean, it's just like they know what they doing. And one thing about them too, they can bump head like Klay Thompson could bump heads and be jealous of Jordan Poole right now because Jordan Poole, you know what I'm saying? Boom, boom. Like Klay don't really got that light on him like that no more.
Right.
Now it's just like you see, like Klay really he having fun, Curry having fun, Draymond having fun, everybody having fun. That's the scary part. Scary,
very scary. And it's like we gotta just highlight the player development at Golden State, like the organization is crazy because you got Kuminga looking nice, like you got Jordan.
And he ain't even getting clocked.
And that's scary too, because Kuminga early.
And go to state so fucking loyal, man. I hate bum ass Looney, but Looney,
Fool.
they just see
so
something in
loyal.
Looney.
They loyal as shit. Like Looney still has a job, fool. Real Rogie to Looney, fool.
Gotta drink the
Looney real still got a job, man.
He's gonna get released soon, bro. But you still on that hoe. Salute.
He get his humble.
But they brought back. Remember that nigga Jordan Bell? Fool. They had brought back Jordan Bell just to be on the bench, like real shit. Like if they fuck with you, they fuck with you.
They fuck with you. They brought all the old ass back. With you. Come on back.
But I also like Tufu. You want to know why? Like they the best team. Like how many superstars would come off the bench after an injury? Like the nigga legit is Steph Curry. You know what I mean? Like when he did that, I said, "Fool, them niggas just care about winning. Like their mindset different. Like nothing else matters but winning.
But winning.
Like they do all the necessary things like willingly. Like you said, Klay, Jordan Poole is the highlight of the team, right? It's they saying Steph then Jordan Poole. Like that's who's getting talked about right now. And then Draymond, and then Klay. Cause you feel me? Like that's the order. But it's like they always play like, and I think you want to know what helped Klay with that is he had to deal with that with KD.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like he always knew like, damn, like I'm gonna always be a third option on this team, but we win. Like we win. Like it feels better than fucking losing. Like watching your team be fool, they stayed down. Like they stayed down. But y'all know a team I don't think people talking about enough. And like I'm very high on this nigga now, man. Man, we can't sleep on the Bucks, dog. Like
we had a little technical difficulty right now.
Wop shit timed out.
Timed out right now. When it's resumed, we gonna bring him back in. So right now, we talking about the Bucks, though. We talking about the Giannis, and me personally, right? Giannis is like out. Granted, all right. I'm like it's just something about him, right? Where I be like when it's physical players like that, where they just get into the rim. At first, I ain't fuck with Giannis. I will say because all he do is just use his physicality, get to the rim, get the fouls. Cool. Well, not get the fouls, just get to the rim. Now, because people kept like saying stuff about him, I could only respect that he sharpened his craft. And right now, we seeing like I guess a one of a kind player. It just hurt. It's really hurtful to see because I'm a KD fan, and he kind of like outdoing KD in the East right now because he's just doing remarkable things. But right now in this series, Giannis is showing you why he won MVP back to back.
I would the main reason why I feel like the Bucks are overlooked is because it's not flashy. Like the Bucks don't got nobody who gonna dance on you, you know what I mean, who gonna make this spectacular dunk. Like they don't even got the super athleticism, but they got consistent good players and they got like a good core. Lopez, Holiday, Giannis, Middleton. Middleton hurt right now, but like that's solid. Cause I ain't gonna lie, what we seen last year is that Giannis can't be stopped. Like, I ain't gonna lie, we've been seeing it over the past few years, and the nigga has elevated his game each year. Like, that's one thing I respect about the nigga. Nigga was getting bidded on for free throws. Now he shot 70% this year. You know what I mean? Like, niggas start hitting some threes every now and then. The game he closed out Brooklyn, that nigga hit a step back three.
No, that was crazy. I didn't expect that. I did not expect that. That was crazy. Because he missed the first one. He said he had that confidence and go right back at it. That's a respect, bro.
And I think like the difference between him and KD or like him and LeBron, or even right now him and Tatum, is like they got a body frame. Like you can't just bully them. Like they bully you. Like, you know what I mean? Like you can't just move them off the line or like brush them off their spots. Man, you either got to foul Giannis or you better hope it's a charge. Because he gonna go through you. Like, and I think too, Holiday is like he helped them out a lot as far as like defense and real taking the guard, you know, like real running the one for them. Like he they point guard. The nigga real run their offense. And I don't know. I think that like it's gonna be a Boston and Milwaukee Eastern Conference Finals. And because who wins if Boston wins this? Who do they play?
No, they got to play Milwaukee. They got to play Milwaukee.
Oh, next.
Sixers, yeah.
That's so. Look, we gonna see that next. Damn, it's like the ball. Like we seeing whoever. The crazy thing is whoever like between the Heat or the Sixers wins. I think they have a better chance winning because Boston and Milwaukee gonna bump. That's
the Eastern Conference Finals right there.
That's the Eastern Conference Finals.
Literally. Because that next series is gonna be crazy. Like Boston, because you got Boston or Celtics, or I ain't gonna hold you. If the Nets somehow historically pull it off.
The nigga, look, this how you know he a real KD fan.
I'm a real look.
The nigga is talking about if they pull off 0-3.
I'm not mad at that. You cannot count them out.
You
don't know what the fuck.
Because look, I ain't gonna lie to you. Hold on.
What the fuck Kyrie and KD got they sleeve? I don't know.
These niggas are delusional. Look, they are done.
But you said a very important thing in the podcast, right? You talked about how important Draymond Green is with Golden State. We seen how Golden State operated without Draymond Green. They was not functioning. They kind of looking similar to what the Nets is looking like. The superstars wasn't really functioning correctly. Now imagine once we insert a Ben Simmons, somebody they haven't seen play, so you really can't game plan what they want to do with him. And now it's a person who's also playing defense because that was their main thing. And let's still keep in fact. Kevin Durant has been playing bad these couple games, except this last game. But the game before, they like, oh, he's shooting bad, but he had 27. You feel me? He still had 27.
He went to the free throw line. But wait. Why do you think? Whoa, Ben Simmons ain't playing a year, my nigga.
No, granted, no. Let me finish. I'm just saying.
He ain't playing a whole year. Are we really expecting his first game back for him to be like playing 35, 40 minutes? No.
Hold up. WAP has entered the building, y'all. WAP has entered the building. WAP is back. Hold on. Let me see if it's connecting. There we go. WAP is back.
WAP is back.
We live right now, WAP. We can hear you.
Oh, I bet.
All right, so now we got WAP back. We just talked about right now we just talking about how Ben Simmons, right? I was just talking about how Ben Simmons, if he come back, I'm not gonna say 100% healthy, but he was an all defensive player, right? So even 80% could be better than what they have out there defensively. Because right now, niggas is just hitting shots like it's nothing. So and then he can create opportunities for them to get open. So I mean, granted, for them to come back from a 3-0 right now was pretty hard. But you don't think it's no chance?
Wow, I gotta ask you. Because they saying that Ben Simmons gonna come back in and just fill right in. You know, you play. Wait. You play. And you ain't playing a year, right? And your first game back is game 4, an elimination game of playoff basketball. Are you telling me like you just gonna come like it's going like flow like that?
Yeah, it probably ain't gonna click like how you niggas wanted to, but you know, this is gonna be his first game back. That's what it's gonna be. Exactly what it sounds like.
It's a chance though, right?
I said like
we had him and then we lost him, y'all. We had him and then we lost him.
Yeah, everybody say, I don't know what happened to
him. You can hear me?
Oh yeah, there you go.
All right. My shit tripping. But nah, yeah, this is gonna be like his first game back, basically. That's what it's gonna come down to.
I just got faith in Kate. I ain't gonna hold you. I mean, I
got faith.
What faith?
I mean, fool. For one, it's my favorite player, so I'm gonna just always have faith. I ain't gonna switch up. I ain't gonna admit defeat. But the thing is, it's like it's a slight chance because I just feel like they was undersized, and it's always been some type of a close game. And that's all I'm saying. It's not like they're getting blown the fuck out. It's
look at how they've scored though. Like that's you want to know the part that was I was like, damn, it make it kind of hard to really have faith. KD and Kyrie not scoring, like Bruce Brown leading the team in scoring. Why? You know what I mean? How I'm gonna feel confident about that? Because like we all saying, oh yeah, like we know KD and Kyrie do for a good game, and they should be. Like they should be due for a good game, but
can we all come to the fact that they Jordan Rule and KD though? They were like beating the shit out.
No, they look like the bad boy Pistons. I said that. I said the Celtics look like the bad boy Pistons. They are real fucking KD up.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. I've never seen somebody get whooped like for a long period. This has shocked KD because niggas is like, oh, when the fuck did this? When the fuck did we allow some shit like this? Like niggas is swinging. Niggas is glassing this nigga once he get the ball and they ain't calling shit. Like when we talked about it earlier off camera stats, he shot how many times in game 2?
He only shot like 11.
No,
he shot like 20 free throws.
Free throw, he should have shot 40. They was beating the shit out that nigga, dog. I'm talking about it was a simple fact. Like it is shocking to him, but I feel like when Ben Simmons, it'll take a little bit of the pressure off a little bit. But I ain't gonna say, I'm not gonna say like it's for sure they're gonna win. I'm just saying it's a slight chance. It's a 10%
y'all
chance.
crazy for having hope, man.
Okay.
It's a slight chance. But nah, let's talk. Go ahead.
Oh, today it's the Bucks and the Bulls, Warriors, Nuggets, Heat, Hawks, Suns, Pelicans. Everybody go ahead, give me your one. Let's start our Bucks, Bulls. Who you got?
It's still at Chicago, right?
Still at Chicago.
I got Bulls.
I had the Bucks.
DeRozan just dropped 41.
He did drop 41 on some all two shit, but it's Sunday. It's hot outside. You know what I'm saying? Giannis going out for 30 and 15, and Milwaukee going back to Milwaukee up 3-1. 3-1. Milwaukee.
I don't know.
I think the series gets tied today.
Oh,
I think the series gets tied today because I just think that Chicago can't play that bad again. They played like ass in game 3. I feel like they're going to be motivated. They're going to be focused. They went to look back at some film. Like Grayson Allen had 22. Like come on. That shit not happening today. I got Chicago today. Warriors, Nuggets. Is all the brooms out? Brooms out.
Yeah, send them home. Send them home.
Cool.
Wow.
They about to go to the pool party.
The Nuggets gotta get them one.
You think they gonna get one today?
Yeah.
Man, they fighting on the bench. They fucked up.
Nah, you know so mad. Go ahead, my bad, Bob.
I'm saying, you know, I'd be in a locker room. They probably geeked up. Like they probably, you know me. Yeah. They probably that down jamming.
Well, you know they got niggas on the team. You know they like, look, it's 3-0. We playing against the Golden State Warriors. I'm ready to go to my section. like come on, cuz.
Yeah,
we done.
And I ain't gonna hold. Like we said earlier, this Golden State, right? The first round, they know what the fuck to do. This ain't like
they know how to close.
Yeah, I'm about to say this ain't like no other team. First round is what the sweeps is, and that's a regular for them. First round sweeps. That's a regular for them. So like, and then
damn,
you think about it, right? Jordan Poole, he only getting more confident by the game. And that shit is just crazy. So I think today
he doing something to me that like niggas is not really appreciating. Like, fool, he go real one-on-one with anybody, easy. Like, it's easy. And then he could step back. 3 is easy. I ain't gonna hold you. Steph real live gets to come off the bench. That's how good he playing.
That's scary.
Do you know how much he's laying back at the crib, waking up feeling good? Like, I don't have to do all this shit I did back then.
all that running. Remember how Steph used to tire himself out? Like real life.
You know what I'm saying?
Going, having to run every time off screens. The nigga is relaxing, bro. He got that shit in like 17. I think he had 34 in 19 minutes or something like that.
And the crazy thing about it, bro, Jordan Poole is doing it at a very efficient rate. Like that's what, because it's not like he's just going to get it and shooting a lot of shots, bro. He's doing this off of what, like 16, 19 shots, bro. Getting you like 27, 29. And what's the next matchup you said?
So Wop the only one who got the Nuggets. He got hope in them. He crazy, but the next one is the Heat and the Hawks.
You can't count out the MVP though. You can't. You know what I mean? You can't do that.
He got no help.
Yeah,
like, he got no help.
He definitely don't.
Aaron Gordon did some shit.
I'd be liking to look at the Nuggets hoop though. They be cool hooping though. Like.
I fuck with. I ain't gonna hold you. Bones. He not ready yet. Like,
yeah,
he came in. He just wasn't ready. He not ready for. That's a lot. Austin Rivers. The Warriors terrify Austin Rivers. Slim. The nigga
you heard Draymond. Some niggas cut for the playoffs and some niggas not. Austin Rivers, sir, you are not.
It's just hard for the Nuggets, man. It's too much firepower on Golden State. It's too much. But Heat Hawks back in Atlanta. Does Atlanta tie the series, or is it going 3-1 back to Miami?
3-1.
You know, no, I don't know. You know where we at right now. Stacks. Everybody got all their sundresses on. A lot of fat asses. Niggas wearing their chains out.
It gotta be a good day in Atlanta.
It's a good day in the A. It's 2-2.
Rogie.
I ain't gonna hold you. Jimmy Butler ain't having that. Jimmy ain't having none of that shit. Cause, and I ain't gonna lie to you, this game I really want to see Tyler Hero step up. I want to see him go crazy.
This is the game.
This is the game right here.
I seen what his father said.
Bad timing for that.
Father said, "Oh yeah, the Heat would be like below 500 if it weren't for my son."
That's what he said. Bad timing.
Granted, I ain't gonna hold you. You can't get mad at the father for saying that. You can't get mad at the father because I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna pop my shit for my son. I don't give listen, that's my son. I'm gonna speak highly
for sure.
But it do come a time where some parents need to just not say shit. Not out in public.
Right now, too. You gonna say that
it's
right
the playoffs. It's the playoffs.
Real spill.
Hey, what make you say that right now? After that one loss where it's okay, y'all gave up the lead, whatever. But after that one loss, you gonna say that now? Come on, man.
See, but I ain't gonna lie. I just love the Heat the team ball that they play. You know what I'm saying? Like they have random people come up this season. This real out Max Strus. Nobody expected that nigga to be nice.
I never.
Nobody expected him.
That nigga's
got him
cash,
starting,
man.
Right? They know how to work with their team and they know how to play good team basketball. Hawks, I don't know, man. I mean, they a nice team and all, but I don't know about the day. It'd be a nice day in Atlanta. A nice day for them to go ahead and get their mind off the game because they're gonna lose today. They're gonna lose. I don't know.
What you think, Wop?
I got it. It's like Mills said, it's a good day in Atlanta. You can't go to that jump. You know what I mean? On some bullshit. You know what I mean?
I'm alone, man.
They gonna come out popping shit.
We're coming back. We're going back to D. We're going back to D 2-2.
D.
There you go.
I'm not coming back here 2-2.
2-2 D.
Y'all not coming down here 2-2.
I'm gonna tell you why. One thing I can say about Trae Young is Trae Young adapts each game in the he learns, fool. Like one thing here if it's like, all right, y'all taking that shit away, all right, I'm gonna find another way to be effective. You know what I mean? And not only that, John Collins coming back helped out a lot. Like they ain't had Capella, no John Collins. DeAndre Hunter, I fuck with DeAndre Hunter, man.
I'm not gonna hold you. He's been stepping up, bro. He's really been stepping up from when they first drafted him. His progression has really been nice right now.
Fuck with Hunter. But I just think they in Atlanta. And one thing is the Heat. it's like they can give you a bad game. Like they can give you a bad game. Like, yeah, they play. If I don't know how to describe it, I just think that Atlanta just has the momentum. They could take it. They have hope. You give Atlanta
they got hope.
It's like,
but you gotta think who you talking about. You got some players that's like
it was just in conference finals
I
last
was
year.
about to say that. Like they was bumping.
They just was in the East. Like
Last
year,
and the year
like,
before they was just in, and then he was just in the finals the year before. So I mean,
you just didn't count it. You just didn't count it.
I didn't count
it. You
it.
just literally told me that the bubble.
I did count that one.
Oh
I did
yeah,
count
so
that one.
now it's very bad. That's the shit I be talking about.
You trying to sneak that in there? You see how you trying to sneak that in there?
Because I don't count the Lakers finals win as a champion. I don't count that championship. That's an asterisk on it. That was like a practice jank. You know what I'm saying? So I'll give you that. But I don't know. I just got faith in this Heat team because they play good team, but they play great defense. They communicate well, as you can see on the court. And it's just like it's not too many like they can afford a bad game because they're gonna come back with a good game. How I look at it, they're gonna come back with a better game than that because they have like just like you see on the when UD was talking to fucking Jimmy Butler, right? They yelling at each other and mad. That show you how passionate they are about this sport. So I don't think they're gonna lose. They ain't gonna let that one L.
Man, Ice Trey ain't trying to hear all that.
That's cool. Ice Trey gonna be real cold when he go back home. When he come back down here, he gonna be real cold with that.
Ice Trey ain't trying to hear all that.
Talking about being in the club after the game.
I'm gonna stand on that 3-1.
Right
He
in
gonna be in the club
City,
drinking to his song.
You know.
But what's
the last one? What's that last game? This one actually is interesting. I want to know Suns Pels, man. Who y'all got? You got Pale Wop?
Hey, I like that Wop. I'm going with New Orleans too. I'm liking them.
What you got, D?
I got Suns because like
I have the Suns too.
At the end of the day, no matter who's in there, they gonna play team basketball. And you got CP3 as the leader of that. I can't count them out right now. I can't.
Book's still out.
Too efficient.
Book's still out. Book gonna be out like the rest of this series, probably early part
Chris
of the next
Paul
one.
is not gonna do what he did last game again. I bet you that.
Shit,
my man Cam got to step up.
Cam do got to step up, but Chris Paul control the game, man. This the thing. With why I think the Suns gonna be all right. Because at least, yeah, you lose the scoring with Booker, but you still got your general out there. Like literally, still, you know what I'm saying? He's still smarter than the Pelicans. That's the
no, for real, he's smart. But if the Pelicans contain, who the fuck, like you said, y'all banking on Cam Johnson to step up, Jay Crowder to step up.
But they've done it all year.
I ain't gonna hold you. It's not like
oh my god,
they've done it all year.
But this is the thing I'm gonna say. It's not like how other teams, right? Like how we talking about the Nets. We talk about KD and Kyrie, right? We talk about different teams. We talking about these superstars. With the Suns, they don't even care. They're egoless. They want everybody's going to contribute.
That's true.
Everybody's going to contribute. So when it's a simple fact like that, you don't know who's going to have a big game that day because everybody's going to go with the flow of the game.
Pelicans, they went to JaVale McGee last game. JaVale McGee had a great game because they was too small when the
no, you're right.
Unit came in.
You're right. I just I'm just on the BI train. I'm on the BI train.
I fuck with BI.
I fuck with BI too. Yeah, that's very. I thought BI had a trajectory, kind of sort of like KD, the way that he built, like, but he coming to his own type of player right now. But like honestly,
you know what I'm saying?
The Suns, bro, I ain't gonna lie, you can't count them out, bro, because they do all the right things. But one matchup I do want to talk about, one series game that I do want to talk about that we haven't discussed. We talked about people scoring high. We talked about people kind of like relying on their players. Let's talk about the Jazz, right? The Jazz and the Mavs, right? We got Donovan Mitchell. He'll give you some high points, some 30.
You gotta take a shot
points.
To the Jazz. The Jazz just make you drink.
Let's
I'm telling you, the Jazz make you drink.
Every time. I ain't gonna lie, every time. I've been really.
I was just gonna say with the Jazz, he'll get you 32 points, cool, but he'll give you 32 points off 30 shots, which isn't efficient, right? And right now, I mean, last game we just seen that they won. Rudy Gobert had what? I think 15 points, 17 points, 15 rebounds, right? And you see more people involved, and now they won. Beforehand, it's really like the Donovan Mitchell show, and like if the ball come to your like it rolled to your side, fuck it. You better shoot it while you got a chance because you're not gonna shoot the type shit. How do y'all feel like this series is gonna play out? And how do you guys feel about the Jazz performance overall? And the Mavs too.
I'm gonna start with Dallas. On the Dallas side, Wild Luka, shout out to Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson will get paid.
JB, my dog.
You will get paid.
Been fucking with you.
Oh my
that God. That slow ass nigga will get paid. He will get paid. And I'm mad that they ain't pull out last game. But with Utah, if they lose this series, this team will get breaking up. Niggas will leave. You know what I'm saying? They will go.
Who will go though?
I don't know. Who gonna go? Rudy.
Just one notified. Wap has left the building again.
Wap has left the building. Wap had them technical difficulties.
He is on an Android, y'all. So y'all.
Yeah, that Android weak as fuck.
All right, but who do you got leaving though?
But Rudy, they lose. Rudy is gone, and Rudy is going to the Golden State Warriors.
Oh, that's a bold prediction, my guy. That's a bold prediction.
Rudy,
it's been word on the street.
Rudy getting paid a lot of money. I ain't gonna hold you. If they add Rudy Gobert,
they might break the record for the best record. I ain't gonna lie to you. They might break the record
because he don't got to do shit but block shots.
Because literally, I ain't gonna hold you. They went set with 73-9 with Zaza, right?
With Zaza,
wasn't it Bogut?
Both of them. Either or, it wasn't Rudy Gobert.
Right.
It wasn't Rudy Gobert. Right. All they literally need is somebody to play defense and board. That's it.
That's it.
You don't gotta do shit else. You clearly see that with Looney. Don't do shit else. Let the other 4 people work. You just stay there. But adding Rudy Gobert would be crazy.
I think honestly, losing game 4 hurt the Mavs.
It did.
Because you should have won that game. And now you going back to Dallas, right? Luka back.
Right.
But one thing that I noticed last game off the rip, Jalen Brunson was not as impactful because now Luka's back. And to me, that is one thing I feel like I want to just highlight Jason Tatum on. Jason Tatum learned I can go ISO anytime for real, and I can get my buckets. But this nigga down the stretch, if he hitting, it's easy. Luka do get his teammates involved, don't get me wrong, but it's kind of a little bit of a Harden kind of thing in Houston. I ain't gonna lie, a lot of the times they watching him go ISO, and it's all right, he make it, he missed. Well, at least Luka shot it. You know what I mean? Because Brunson just came off 40 and 31.
And that's crazy. That's crazy.
40 and 31 lets me know that one thing, that's what I'm saying, Poole, Curry, and Clay, 25, 29, 30, 28, 29, 27. It's balanced. Yeah. Luka gotta find a way to have this. Him and Brunson could be a 1-2 punch for real. Real could because one thing Jalen Brunson do so well that nobody, I swear, the nigga pace, he play at such a slow but quick pace. He know when to stop. He know when to get you up in the air. He's like that, man.
Literally
love that. But I think the Jazz can still win if they pass the ball. If they move the ball around, first of all, Mike Conley done. I'm keeping it 100 with you, Mike.
He's a fraud.
After Mike Conley,
he's huffing it, bro.
I'm not going to get on the nigga, for getting his bread. But after Mike Conley got his bread and they made him the highest paid, go just look to see what he's done since, man. Mike Conley ain't done shit, man. Every year in the playoffs is just another letdown. So really, the scoring is primarily coming from Mitchell and Clarkson, and that's cool.
No, go ahead. My bad. I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say that's cool, but it's that's not gonna beat no good team. And I ain't gonna lie, Dallas is a good team, so it's you gotta Conley, everybody for Utah gotta step up. And as far as who leaving, Quinn Snyder gone. Facts. Y'all said the players, Quinn Snyder gone.
I feel like he's gone in addition to it has to be a player though, because I'm not gonna lie, looking at that roster, they just don't play well with one another. They're not
But
compatible.
they ain't got no draft picks.
They don't got no draft picks, and they don't really get along. Mitchell really don't really
Yeah.
get along.
Well, how much
Like,
are they draft picks?
They for Bogdanovich, like they went all in.
forgot.
You know
Yep,
what I
they
mean?
did go
For
all
that
in.
roster. So like, and Utah's not a free agency destination. Nobody wants to
No,
fucking go to
definitely
Utah.
not. And that's why they had
Like-
to do that. That's why they had to make those trades because it's not a.
So you make the trades, you hoping that this unit is going to get you further, and like it's just been let down after letdown year after year. The worst part about it is, right? Like, say they get out this first round, we know they're getting out the next round. Like, we don't have whoever they play. Like, you know what I mean? But I think they can get out this round, but it's unlikely, man, because now I ain't gonna lie, with Luka back, he's gonna find his rhythm. I think they're gonna talk about like, hey, Brunson did just have 40 and 31. Let's get him involved in the offense a little bit more.
Yeah.
Like this next game. Because Jason Kidd been showing another thing too. Jason Kidd watching the nigga Quinn Snyder and coaching for real. Quinn Snyder did come back last game though. But I mean, I don't know, man. Utah is a disappointment.
All right, so let's talk about our predictions. I'm gonna just name the matchups. We're gonna see who we're gonna see in the next rounds, right?
Okay.
All right, so Heat and the Hawks. Next round, who do we see? Cause and I'm gonna tell you their matchup gonna be. Who their matchup is gonna be. So I got the Heat going to the next round. Who do y'all got between the Heat and the Hawks?
I got the Heat.
Miami.
Yeah.
Okay. And then their matchup will be the winners of the 76ers and the Raptors. And we all got the Sixers going.
Mm-hmm.
And we know
I don't remember I said this today. Doc Rivers is your coach. No lead is safe, man. I'm sorry, man. Listen, they were supposed to close out that game last night. If Embiid ain't 100%, that's all I can say.
That is true. His thumb is fractured.
Y'all was talking about faith in an 0-3 comeback. I got it in Toronto over Brooklyn. I have like James Harden sucks. So
Philly gonna win next game and they gone.
Scotty Barnes back. You got Thaddeus Young back.
You guys
was hurt. They was hurt all series. Like they was hurt all series. Van Fleet did just go down, but Gary Trent and all of them like.
But
listen,
you can't put your faith in Gary Trent because
like really
he's very hit or miss.
I mean, more so. If Philly is liable to croak, I'm telling y'all.
I mean, they're liable to croak.
No, for sure. Always.
Listen what you just said. Van Fleet out. And now who's your next scoring option? Gary Trent Jr.
Gary Trent.
I can't put my faith in the Gary Trent.
Well, now Siakam's your one.
No, granted. I'm saying your next. I know that.
Anunoby actually is your two, if you want me to be honest. Anunoby's been playing well this series.
Respect.
Yeah.
You can rely on him, but again, you relying on them instead of Fred Van. They're not Fred Van Vliet. You know what I'm saying? And you down 3-1. That's a lot of pressure. They keep trying
down
to
3-1.
What pressure is it? You weren't supposed
and they
to
back
win
at
this
Philly.
series?
And they back at Philly.
What you mean? You wasn't supposed to win it. I mean, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. You a 5th seed. It ain't like you was like in the play-in. You a good team. It's not like you think you are like a shitty team.
I mean, let's be honest. Let's be honest. They have an MVP, supposedly the MVP this year. They have a former MVP. Did you really expect Toronto to win this series? Did you have them winning?
Hold on. You said former MVP.
Did you have to?
But hold on. Earlier you said you keep thinking this is the Houston James Harden. This ain't the Houston James Harden. And like you said, I mean, this is a fracture.
Did you have Toronto winning the series?
I mean, granted.
No, I had them.
No, so what the fuck are we talking about here?
But they not thinking that though. They
not have Toronto winning the series.
But you coming in like they had a mentality like, all right, you know what? We not supposed to be here regardless.
Right. Like what the
they
fuck?
knew they were supposed to be
here. I mean, you're gonna think you can win, but like the first 2 games, they was outmatched. Like Embiid was destroying them. Like they was outmatched.
But they knew that. But they come on. They know the game plan. They already know what they're doing. They sending 2 Embiid, 2 and 3, whatever. Embiid already. He said it before the series started. James Harden got to be James Harden. Cause I already know these niggas gonna throw the whole fucking team at me. And it's simple.
And the series should be
30.
2-2. If Embiid don't take him to overtime and hit that shot, it's 2-2. That's why I don't have faith in this 3-1 lead they got. It should have been 2-2.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Niggas is winning in Philly.
I can give you that.
They winning in Philly.
And I ain't gonna lie.
Winning in Philly.
To your defense, too, I'm not gonna lie to you. To your defense, you did make a good point. What I just was saying though, you said Embiid is not playing like himself because he has a fractured thumb or whatever the case is. Then Harden is a shell of itself. You kind of don't have that, like, now you kind of rely on like Maxey to kind of do all the groundwork. And you ain't gonna win that way. So I can see how you going, but 3-1, that's kind of too
3-1 for
No, they started 3-0. Man, it was 3-0. Like
it was 3-0, but
3-0.
like I don't know, bro. I think it might be a gentleman's
They
sweep.
back at Philly. If they win at Philly, if they win the
next game, I promise. If they win the next game, they're winning this series.
If they win the next game, I ain't gonna lie to you. They got it. If they win today, they got the series for sure. Because if you win at Philly, you can win anywhere. Honestly,
you'll have to do it one more time, but it's like you done took they, like that's like for how gut you'll real be like. Because now the pressure on Philly to close. Like, that's the difference. Toronto has no pressure. That's what I kind of meant. Like, if you're down 3-0, it's like now we're just fighting the show.
Okay,
that's
a better point.
There you go.
Yeah, feel me? Like, now they just fighting the show that they're going to fight. But Philly, you got to close. You gotta finish this shit. And that's what I'm saying. Like, that shit, who just let a team like Miami? Miami fucking around and not winning that game against Atlanta. Now Atlanta fuck around win the day.
They get tied up.
2-2.
But I ain't gonna hold you. You brought an excellent point when you say pressure. My bad, man. I'm gonna say this one thing. I'm gonna let you go. But like, you brought an excellent thing about pressure because you got one person who folds under pressure every time, and that is Mr. Number 1, James Harden. That's all. He folds under pressure every time, and with Embiid hurt, that's not what you need right now. Especially when you say it's a lot of pressure to club, and then you in Philly. Fuck the Rockets, you ain't gonna really feel it. The Nets, you know what I'm saying, you ain't gonna really feel that pressure. Philly is what drove Ben Simmons into some mental mishap. You feel me? So
I'm an Eagles fan, y'all. Philly fans is crazy.
Man, y'all didn't send Nelson Aguilar gone. I'm talking about somebody in the this is football, but I'm gonna get right back to it. But real life, Nelson Aguilar had a bad game. Somebody saved a child in Philly, fool. I'm talking about from a burning building, caught the child. And you know what he said? Instead of trying to say something sound sweet, he said, "Yeah, I got hands unlike that bitch ass nigga and Nelson Aguilar." That's how you know Philly niggas take it too far with the sports shit. So, right, the pressure is there. They gotta close. And right now, the person who you want to close it is hurt. So you got a good point right there. But I still got the Sixers overall winning. They put
they should, right?
The Raptors in a bad position. But you about to say something? Or I'll go to the next
match.
No, you
answer. Next matchup, you already said it.
Oh, my guy. All right, so next matchup is gonna be the Bills and I'm saying the Bills. I'm sorry, I'm drunk. The Milwaukee Bucks versus the Chicago Bulls, right? And the winner of that game goes on to play the winner of the Celtics and the Nets. So first, we're gonna start off with the Bucks in Chicago. Honestly, with Middleton out right now, Chicago, if they win today, I got them winning the series.
Milwaukee winning the series.
If Middleton's still out, I got them winning it.
It could go either way. I'm feeling D, and I'm feeling Stack. I'm feeling you two Stack. This how it all gonna go. If Chicago win, tied it up. If they win Game 6, if they win that Game 5 in Milwaukee, they will. Yeah.
Oh yeah. If they go win 2 in a row, they win Game 4 today in Game 5. I got them winning Game 6 back in.
I got them. Yeah.
And that's
but
what I'm saying.
I have Milwaukee winning this series. It's not going like
Yeah.
Giannis is somebody. You're not gonna do that.
Playing. I know what I'm saying. You're not about to do that.
You're not gonna do that.
I just feel like I ain't gonna lie to you. The Bulls answer back because they always say it's not how the great players like play when they going bad, it's how they respond, right? If you respond and you win, and like I'm not gonna lie to you, this is a momentum team. Once they're in a good rhythm, good road, they're gonna keep going. And the Bucks without Middleton, and like you said, Grayson Allen ain't gonna have that 22 points every game. If he could prove to me he can step up while Middleton's out today, I got the Bucks winning those for sure. But if you can prove that was a fluke without Middleton, I think they're gonna go with the momentum. But we gotta see today.
Yeah, we're gonna see.
We gotta see today.
Next game though.
That's done.
I ain't gonna hold you again. We gonna take it to 7, KD. I got faith in you. Fuck it. In the back of my head, I believe the 7 coming. In the back of my head, I ain't gonna lie. I'm
letting y'all know this is the clip. This is the clip I'm using.
No, I mean, look, I'm saying it because
that nigga is crazy.
No, I know it sounds crazy, but I'll be a wild nigga if I ain't gonna stand by my favorite player. I don't care what you said. I'm a wild nigga.
Wild nigga. You just being honest, nigga. Like what the fuck?
I mean, I ain't gonna lie though. I don't know. I want to see how Ben. I'm intrigued at how Ben Simmons is gonna act. Because if he's 100%, because just like you said, you mad he got back injury, and Stephen A. put a good point. If you could play Monday, yeah, nigga, you should have played yesterday. Yeah, no bullshit. If you could play Monday, you should have played yesterday. That's when they really needed you, type shit. But I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I do got the Celtics taking it, like winning this series, but in the back of my head, like I said, they gonna come. You got them at 5. Gentlemen, sweet.
Celtics in 5. Y'all gonna win one in Brooklyn. Y'all gonna win that one. Then they want to end it. They want to end it in Boston. Stacks. They want to end it in Boston.
Nah, I think it means more to end it in Brooklyn. Like take their heart.
That's disrespectful. They ain't gonna do that. They not gonna do that. They
like take their heart away. Like
I just need KD to act like he from back home and to swing on a nigga. Like this swing on a nigga one time, fool. That prove that you ain't no bitch. Cause right now Grant Williams is getting too much confidence to push you around. Like fool, you need to at least one of they little dogs smack the shit out one of them niggas, fool. Cause they really not playing with you right now. You know what I'm saying? Like they pushing you all around. All this shit, you undersized, and like we discussed, this is your Jordan year. Now, your whole career, you have like literally been getting by being your size, by your skill. Right now, people are showing you, fuck that skill. We gonna play physical, and in the playoffs, the rest like fuck it, we not calling it. Now you need to get your size up and really go at these motherfuckers. This need to be his Jordan year right here.
It's gonna be Stacks is being disrespectful and saying that Boston is gonna close it out in Brooklyn. That's disrespectful. I'm not going for that. I just not. If they do that, I would cry.
No, I would cry.
Because you know how many people gonna lean on them. I could just see Stephen A. just going crazy.
Fuck Stephen A.
KD
if anybody who likes LeBron James, like, I'm not even a LeBron James fan. But anybody who likes LeBron James is going to destroy Kevin Durant. We will never hear that. Like this is for one, right? Because this is the part that looks bad, right?
Yeah.
Not only do you get swept in the first round, you get swept with Kyrie. We all seen what Braun was able to do with Kyrie. Now we all know the situation was different, but it's still like they was teammates. So the Brooklyn tenure has been semifinals. It's the farthest they got in 3 years. Then a sweep in the third year. Then it's like, what do we got to look forward to next year? Like, you do have a healthy Ben Simmons, so it will look different. But I just think that it's just like we was calling Kevin Durant the best player in the world. Like, no, we were damn wrong. We were wrong.
I mean, I ain't gonna. It's two things, right? I just want to say real fast. One, the LeBron thing, and I just want to put this shit out there for all these Twitter people looking at this tweet about this 2018 Celtics team that LeBron faced. Please shut the hell up because he played a rookie Jason Tatum who averaged 13, 14 points. This man is averaging 26 points, 27 points right now with Jaylen Brown. 5 years experience with the same team going to the Eastern Conference Finals or deep in the playoffs the last 3 to 4 years, right? So that's a whole different team. So all you LeBron fans, please get off KD dick about the Celtics team. Please get off this dick because that was a whole different team. Secondly, though, to get back to what you were saying, like, I don't know, bro. I just feel like with this team, how, like, I was talking to you about it, this team was kind of built for James Harden, KD, and Kyrie, for them three to actually be on the court. And I feel like when Harden left, it was kind of too late in the season to try to change the team to kind of build around those two. But that's an excuse. That is an excuse. Because at the end of the day, it's basketball. You got to get busy. You got to get busy. And KD right now, as great of a player we thought, he's not getting busy. He's not getting right now. It's I ain't gonna hold you. I think it's just a surprise that they allowing so much physicality right now. I have not seen this much physical play in a basketball game in a long period of time. Like, I've never seen, like, I'm looking at it like, now where's the ref and they just letting it call, they just letting it play. So it's just like, I think it's a shock to him, but this is only gonna make him better. And honestly, with Ben Simmons, I hope it's gonna be a good addition, but I don't think it's gonna end. I don't think it's gonna end Monday. I hope it's not gonna end Monday. But I hope not to. Well, I'm gonna say the next series real fast. So we got the Suns and the Pelicans, and they're gonna play the winners of the Mavs and the Jazz. So I got the Suns because that's great team basketball. You already said you got the Pelicans, right? Winning the series, or you got them just winning that game, man?
Win that game. Phoenix going to the next round.
Okay, so Suns, all right. Can we all go to the consensus? Suns is going to the next round. Very humble. So now 2-2. Very interesting series right here because it all depends on how the Jazz. Okay, Mavs. I just say it depends on how the Jazz operate now. I feel like if you trust solely on Donovan Mitchell to just win it for you, you're gonna lose. But if you make it a team effort, I feel like they can put up some fight. What you think, man?
I think so too. You said it perfectly. But Utah is Utah.
Yeah,
man.
it's Utah.
Yeah.
Like they just, you feel me? So we go with Dallas.
And then Dallas and Phoenix next round. That'll be an interesting series. But we just got to see how all this shit play out today. We about to lock in on these games. We about to see if our predictions was right. You feel me?
We one more. It's one more game.
Oh, it is. Oh shit. Which one?
One more. Golden State and Denver. We already know Golden State going. We already know they going. But again, like we talked about, all our favorite matchup right now, Timberwolves and the Grizzlies. Who do y'all got? Like, it's 2-2. At the end of the day, and we kind of seen like the team kind of playing smarter with the Timberwolves. Well, they not. Actually, they're not playing smarter. But they're not playing smarter, but maybe they can learn throughout the season. Who do y'all got at the progressing?
I got Memphis. Only because, like
you got Memphis.
Said, I just think that they're a smarter basketball team. I think that the Timberwolves will lose the game. I think that the Timberwolves are the better team, though. Like, they are better talented, but I think they will find ways to lose the game because they don't have any discipline. You know what I mean? Like, the Timberwolves, they don't know how to slow the game down. You know what I mean? When they have a lead, they don't know how to keep a lead. Teams like that, it's scary to really bet on because it's like, I don't trust y'all to hold any lead. And the Grizzlies are a team who's not going to stop fighting. That's one thing. Like, they're young.
That's what I love about them.
Hungry.
Yeah.
They're going to keep fighting to the end, even if they is, as we seen, 225-point leads, man. That just show y'all don't give up.
And like, no funny, just highlight the fact that the game was so close without them playing their starters for a lot of the time in that whole game yesterday. Because their starters, I think within the first half, every one of the starters had 2 fouls. So once they got into the third quarter, they kind of understood, okay, everybody got 2 fouls. We're going to target these people so they can pick up their foul. And that's kind of why they was picking up Ja Morant. They want him to pick up that foul so he get out the game. They want him to do that. And they know he can't really be too aggressive. But at the end of the day, I got Grizzlies going because just like you said, Timberwolves, they're just going to play themselves. Like Cat, his dumb ass, instead of letting this shit go out of bounds, what do you do? Try to get it and step out of bounds. It kind of shows you how their ego steps in the way of the true importance of the game or like understanding the game. Because Cat wanted to do look sweet, get the rebound, try to take it down, cause some shit. Who knows? Just be smart. At the end of the day, be smart. You feel me? Who you got, Mel?
Memphis as well. I really want to say Minnesota, but it's not their time. Like you said, Karl Towns is, they just still young. They just still young when it comes to the playoffs. When it comes to playoffs, them niggas is young. They just young. So I'm gonna go with Memphis. I will go Memphis.
All right, but look, y'all. Hey, this is a great episode right here. We get to really dive down and talk about sports, son, that me and Sax both love, and we so happy to bring our brother Mill with us. And again, like we discussed already, the lost ones, man. Listen, the episode come out today, but y'all make sure y'all go to Mill Instagram today, cause the lineup
it drops today.
And listen,
today.
We know what's in store, and this is a great show. So y'all make sure to tune in. Y'all make sure when them tickets is available, y'all go. Cause listen, tell us about the tickets. Like, you know any details about how you gonna set up with the tickets or yet or
first round of tickets, flash tickets. It's gonna be on Eventbrite. The Eventbrite link will be out. I would say this Thursday. I'm thinking about this Thursday, dropping this Thursday. We'll be at Coolidge High School with it this year, which is a blessing. And get them because it's gonna be $5 tickets, $5 online tickets. It's the sale tickets. And after that, the original price is $10 online, $15 at the door. High level talent that, like I always tell people, talent that always come back home and who don't really pop out, play out Watts, play out Goodman, and such because they not deep, but it's just that they just want to play against folks that can get them really better and just folks that they're comfortable playing against. Right. Like this year is I ain't gonna lie to y'all too. Like it's supposed to be some fun, it's a celebration. It's gonna be a fun celebration, but these niggas, there's a lot of tension behind the scenes. A lot of people don't know. Like there's a lot.
That made good basketball, man.
It made great basketball.
Story made good basketball.
So literally, great basketball. What you can literally see right now, this ain't your typical players. You can go down Watts to go see. That you can go down Barry Fonz to go see. These are players that literally, we ain't gonna say too much.
We ain't gonna say too much, but they're players that need their flowers now. You know what I'm saying? Don't give them to them down the road. Like these players, you know what I'm saying? These players that they need to be glorified and be very respected of because they, you know what I'm saying? They did it in people primes and they just elevated. You know what I'm saying? So
tune your ass in tonight.
Straight up. What time you announcing? What time you announcing?
I'm gonna announce the first 2 rosters at 8:00 p.m. 8 o'clock, latest 8 p.m.
Now look, we drop at 7. So if you hearing it first now, 8 o'clock, take your ass to Mill page right now. 8 o'clock, tune in and make sure that you see. Cause listen, like he said, they need their flowers now. And these are players that you're not gonna just go see play on a random basketball court. These are people that you want you're one of a lifetime chance of seeing these people, all right? We ain't gonna say nothing. You ain't gonna say nothing.
We ain't gonna say too much. But y'all, like you said though, catch y'all drop at 7. I love these my 2 big homies, man. They get it done. They always show love, right or wrong, And I told Stacks the other day too, y'all the only motherfucking podcast who just always consistent. Then the mother, no breaks, no this, no that. Like y'all gets to it. Like it's crazy.
Hey man, I appreciate that love, Brody, man. So it's all love to you, Brody. And listen, man, it's road shows. We out. Hey, D.
Stacks, man. We out, man.
Hey, we special guest. We got Mill right there, man. Mill.
Hey, Fort, stand up. You know what it is. Hey, mama, shout out everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo.
Hey, Fort, we gonna be on top soon.
Hey, yo, it's road shows. Love me out, chat.
People going crazy.
Need a couple bad exotics and a black Bugatti. Switch a car like they was Coach Tuesdays for Maseratis. Me and Doe, we pop the 80, call them Jeremy Shockey. I'm a Leo lion.